This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Delaware Community Foundation.
We have so many great programs out here on Delmarva that really help the community, and one of them, a big one, is the Delaware Community Foundation. We have Kelly Sheridan and Callie Goff. Now, Kelly, you are a scholarship coordinator. We'll start with you, and then we're going to move on to Callie, who is a recipient. So first, what is this program about? Why is it important?
Well, the Delaware Community Foundation has had scholarships offered to the community for years, and this year we're celebrating our 40th anniversary. We're hoping for the very first time that we can push out over $1 million in awards this fiscal year. So we're very excited. We have over 80 scholarship opportunities for students both in high school seniors, as well as kids in college, current college students, to apply for all sorts of programs. Could be nursing, could be engineering. And we just want people to know that this program is out there. This is money that you do not have to pay back. This is not a student loan. And we want kids to apply. So we have our application open. It opened on December 15th, and we'll close on March 15th. So there's
plenty of time.
Still a little time, kids, but don't wait till the last minute. And then we will make our awards in May.
Well, $1 million is a big number, but now, Callie, I want to talk to you about how this scholarship has helped you. What has it done for you?
So this scholarship has pretty much gotten me the entire way through nursing school. And one of my favorite things that this scholarship has done for me is got me to the Dominican Republic.
Oh my gosh.
It took me to study abroad, and that was one of the most, my favorite experience that I've ever done in my life.
So let me ask you this, because at some point you were a whole bunch of people hopefully are watching us right now they're going, should I take the time to apply for this? Should I go through this process? What was it like for you? When did you decide I'm going to fill out forms and do all this stuff? And then what was it like to actually get told, hey, you're the person?
Right. I was a senior in high school, and my guidance counselor posted the scholarship on one of our pages, like the Schoology page, and I filled out the application. You had to write an essay. It took maybe, if you really sat down and did it, an hour, and just talked about what it could have done for me and what I was going to use it for, and I just went ahead and filled that out. And when I found out I got it, I was like, oh wow, especially with the study abroad, because that was a trip that, you had to get the uniforms to go there, you had to get the supplies. It allowed me to be able to get washcloths and toothbrushes and all these things that, the kids don't have there, that we could go and teach them how, basic hygiene and all the things that pretty much help with health prevention of diseases and things like that.
And I wanted to ask you this, because people talk about the sort of the crushing weight of student debt. What does it feel like to know that you've had this advantage through this program, and maybe you're not going to have as much of that debt to deal with when you're done?
Honestly, it's lifted a huge weight off of my chest. Having these scholarships has really gotten me to get my books, to go to my classes without having to worry about financial stress. I mean, it really got me to where I am right now.
Probably helped her mom and dad a lot too.
I would imagine. And Kelly, when you hear stories like that, is this what you guys are going for? I mean, she seems like a great representative of what this program can be.
Callie is an absolute wonderful representative of the program, because she actually did win more than one scholarship. She won a 4-year. That was good for about $2,500 a year. She won something local from the Laurel Alumni Association scholarship. That was a 2-year, and then that specific one to the Dominican Republic was a one-time, but it was meant specifically for kids at Del Tech who want to take their skills to some place to study abroad. So she was a multi-winner, and anybody can be a multi-winner of scholarships. They don't have to win just one. And it was she's just an amazing person that really represents this program overall very well.
Now let's go back to that big number, $1 million. That's what you guys are hoping to give out in scholarships this next year. Is there any idea about how many kids you or people you think you guys can help with that money, or is it depends on how many people apply?
It depends on how many people apply, but because some of the scholarships we hold are multiple winners, so there could be one opportunity that has 10 winners at, say, $2,500. We hope to have a little over 200 students helped, new students, and then that, as well as the renewal students, could be between 200 and 250 students every year. And we're just so excited that the program has just grown tremendously since I took it on about 10 years ago. It was much smaller back then, but as the college, tuition has gotten more expensive, people realize that's still a dream for a lot of kids. They want higher education, and it's costly. So the whole point of the program is to really help those kids reach that dream.
So how can people help out? Say they're watching this and they want to actually help out the program. Is there a way to do that?
Call me at the DCF. I'd be happy to talk to them. We have new scholarships opening every year. Our compendium is online. Everybody who wants to look at it, they can download it and just peruse all of the opportunities that are in it. And then, we'll take the conversation from there. Scholarships are a great way also to remember people. There's a lot of memorial scholarships. They're a great way to help a particular community. And we're just so excited how much it's been growing over the last 10 years.
Callie, I want to finish with you here. For anybody that might be thinking about trying to do this, what advice would you give them, even any encouragement to just try?
Fill out the paper. Honestly, it's really going on the trip to Dominican Republic. When I initially signed up for that, I was like, oh wow, I'm gonna go to a beach. No, no, not at all. We got up at 5 a.m. every single day. We went out in the communities, created clinics where we put like sheets to create the rooms. And the people that we met, I mean, not only did I get so much education just from that experience, like my faith just being there grew exponentially. And I mean, the people that to this day have made an impact on the nurse that I am, it's fantastic.
Well, guys, is there anything else you want to add? Is there anything else the people at home need to know?
Just a reminder that the application closes on March 15th. And to remember, even if you're in college and you're starting in the fall, keep coming back and looking at our compendium because it changes every year.
I think that's a great piece of advice, because even if you've already got scholarships or if you didn't get any but you're in school now, still options out there.
Right, a lot of people think it's just for high school seniors. Not anymore.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us on the couch today. Thank you for sharing your story. I think that the information about your trip is something that'll really resonate with some of the folks at home. So we appreciate everything you guys are doing.
Thank you.
And especially the program that you guys are running. And we hope everybody, if you have a chance, if it's in your wheelhouse, go fill out these forms, give yourself an opportunity. You never know, you might get a little help. All right, we're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere. There's more Coast Life after this.